It's Not Fair. Written by Catherine de Lasa. Illustrated by Marie Flusin. Mummy Rabbit, Daddy Rabbit and their two daughters, Skippy and Gracie, lived under a big oak tree on a hill. One day, Skippy built a tower with pine cones and hazelnuts. It's going to be the best tower in the world. Everyone will come to see it, thought Skippy. She finished her tower and decorated it with violets. It was beautiful. Gracie, Skippy's little sister, came running up, shouting, "Can I play with you?" In her excitement, she knocked over the tower. The hazelnuts, the violets and the pine cones scattered in every direction. Skippy was furious. Before she knew what she was doing, she kicked Gracie. She couldn't help it. Gracie started to cry. "Skippy is horrid. She kicked me." Mummy and Daddy Rabbit came out of the burrow. They told Skippy off. "What have you done to your little sister now? That was very naughty." Skippy felt very upset. It wasn't fair. Her tower was broken and now she was getting told off too. Skippy went to hide by the big oak tree. She cried so much that her tears made a stream. She climbed onto a big old branch and floated away. She decided she would never go home because nobody loved her. As Skippy floated down the stream, she saw beautiful trees and birds all around her. That made her feel a bit better. So she cried less and the stream became a bit calmer. Suddenly, the stream swelled with water and turned into a river. What was happening? Skippy looked around and spotted a little squirrel sitting by a tree. He was crying his heart out. "I was laying the table for lunch. My little brother pushed me and I dropped the big soup bowl. It was my grandmother's favorite. My parents told me off. They said I always do naughty things and they didn't say anything to my brother. It's not fair. I don't want to go home because nobody loves me." "Climb onto my branch," said Skippy. "My name is Redfur," stammered the squirrel, sitting down next to Skippy. The river flowed on. Skippy put her arm around Redfur's shoulders and gave him a hug. Slowly Redfur's tears began to dry up. A bit further on, the river became even bigger. What was happening? Skippy spotted a hedgehog alone on a raft. He was crying hard. "My parents asked me to tidy my room, so I tidied it. Then my little sister came and made a big mess. I had to tidy it all over again. It's not fair. She can do what she wants because she's little. Nobody loves me. So I decided to leave. Come with us," said Skippy. The hedgehog's name was Spike. He climbed onto the branch and they all floated off down the river. Soon the sun set. It started to get dark. "Let's make a shelter," said Skippy. She managed to grab some water lilies and made a pretty flowery roof over the branch. But the three friends were feeling a bit cold. So they held hands and sang a song. "We are lost. We're at sea. Oh dear me. But we are three. He he he." Suddenly, the river got much, much bigger. It was as big as the ocean. By the light of the moon, Skippy, Redfur and Spike spotted a boat. At the front they could see their parents all shouting and waving. They were so worried, they were crying. They pulled the children up onto the boat. Then the parents kissed their children and hugged them tight. They made the children some hot chocolate and asked, "Where have you been? What happened?" The parents kept kissing and hugging their children. The little brothers and sisters were also there. They ran around shouting and laughing because they were a bit jealous. They also wanted kisses. Too bad. This time the kisses were all for Skippy, Redfur and Spike. Soon everyone stopped crying. The ocean turned back into a stream and they all sailed home with their families. Spike to his shelter under some leaves. Redfur to his nest in the trees and Skippy to her cozy burrow. The end.